So I want to talk a little bit about health and about the food we ingest, right? If you're someone like who eats a lot of fiber, like calories in total, like you just eat a lot of calories, um, and you have to go to the bathroom a lot. If you're someone who's always on the toilet getting rid of excess fiber, excess calories, excess carbs, excess fat, you're getting rid of it, right? It's going out your colon, and you're constantly irritating your colon. That's when you know you shouldn't be eating a lot of food. This is why I'm vegan. This is why I do the fruit. Like I have a lot of fruit. I have a bunch of corn ears. This is why I eat stuff that goes down my esophagus, down my digestive tract, to basically, like, when you're eating, right, it should go down easily. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't be drinking water with the Whopper burger. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be eating uh, the oxtail and drinking, the cold water, like, or the Pepsi. The Pepsi has the acid, right? It's supposed to, you know, not get rid of. It's supposed to, like, kind of, increase the digestive. That's what it originally was for. Increase the digestive juices in the stomach, the acid that breaks down the meat and stuff like that. So, like, you don't even want to do that. You know, the best thing a person can do when they're figuring out, like, what it is that I should be eating, like what is it that I should be doing, like, the main thing is that you get your fruits. You don't want to do fruit like it's a hassle. You feel like it's going to go bad or something like that. You can get around that, right? Or you can also just, do the superfoods like the powder, the supplement fruit. You can do that. That's something I used to do when I was 140 pounds, 130 pounds. I used to always carry the fruit powder in my backpack. So you can do that. Another thing you could do is, eat corn ears. Like, get a corn husk and eat that. Like, warm it up, boil it, grill it, like however you want to do it, right? Eat corn ears. Like, you could do supplements, right? One thing that I'm doing right now is I take copper supplements, and I'm probably going to do a video after that, after this on that. The copper supplements, you take that once a day with your vitamins, or you can take it with your milk thistle. You can take it with any of your herbs. This helps. Even, like, curry powder, you can eat that. Like, one thing I'm doing right now is I eat red clay, dirt. I eat dirt. That's another thing you can do. Like, so refrain from doing the onion rings with the fish, like, because if you're wiping down there and you're constantly having to, get rid of this excess load, your anus is going to be irritated. It's going to be inflamed if you keep eating, like, these large plates of, chicken wings and, chicken thighs, and it's going to be irritated. So you don't want to do that. The thing you want to do is you want to fruit supplements, organic fruits, vegetables, and you want to drink water, right? You want to do the you definitely want to do the watermelon, because watermelon, like, it has fiber, but it's largely water, and it goes down. It's easily digestible, right? Once it hits the stomach, it's easily digestible. It goes down very easy when it's going through your trichets. It goes down very easy. So, like, you want to do that: fruits, vegetables, and supplements. You know, even with beans, right? When you're eating beans, like, you notice that it creates, like, a lot of excess fiber. Like, you don't need all of that. You know what I mean? Like, you're constantly having to go to the bathroom, and, like, you don't have to do that. Like, eat stuff that's easy on the digestive system. If you have a hunger pain, that's probably because you ate something before that was very heavy. You know, a lot of people don't eat fruit all day, so that's what causes that. Great peace, Yakoki.